Les Sserafim, the K-pop band who want to change the industry. Eunchae, the youngest member of K-pop band Les Sserafim, is strutting through Seoul's infamous Nakwon Instrument Arcade when she suddenly loses her footing. With a crash, her drink flies into the air and the 17-year-old falls headfirst down a metal staircase, landing with a sickening thud on a subway floor. There's a pause. Then she sits up with a shrug, completely unharmed, as though this is how she typically navigates the stairs. Instantly memeable, the scene features in the trailer for Les Serafim's third EP, Easy, which was released earlier this year. But Eunchae says it also carries a deeper meaning. When I'm following the path I want to follow, tumbling and falling down doesn't matter, she tells the BBC. I always start over like nothing has happened. That's the message I wanted to deliver. Such defiance and persistence have helped Les Sserafim carve out a niche since they were thrust into the spotlight 2 years ago. With the eccentric energy of Girls Aloud and the impeccable hooks of the Korean pop machine, they've released grungy, club-ready songs like Crazy and Anti-Fragile, been nominated for multiple MTV awards, and collaborated with Nile Rodgers and Pink Pantheress. To a casual observer, the quintet might seem like the prototype girl band, coiffed, choreographed, and bristling with confidence. But they're unusually forthright about the unrealistic standards the industry places on women. On Eve, Psyche and Bluebeard's Wife, a song named after 3 women who defied societal expectations, rapper and singer Kim Chae-won speaks about the pressure to perform, even when you're not at your best. Smile bigger for the crowd. Shut up, shut up. Now shut your feelings out. On Good Bones, Ha Yeonjin snaps back at her critics. You think it's okay to degrade someone just because they're true to themselves, she protests over a spiky rock riff. As a group, we're always trying to show that duality of being strong but also being vulnerable, Yeonjin explains. But no matter what happens, we got each other, and that gives us resilience. The Sserafim have an unusual origin story, with members drawn from all over the world at different ages and stages of readiness by their label Source Music. Sakura Miyawaki is a show business veteran with experience in 3 other bands, KT48, AKB48, and Eyes *1. Aged 26, she's the oldest Sserafim, and Yeonjin calls her a pillar of strength who always has good advice about the industry. Chae-won was also part of Eyes *1 and acts as Les Serafim's leader, a role she characterizes as being a rock, who makes everything smooth when problems arise. Yeonjin was raised in New York and studied opera before entering the rigorous world of K-pop training. By contrast, Eunchae only had 15 months of preparation before making her official debut in 2022. Age 17, she is nicknamed Mancha, a portmanteau of her name and Magna, the Korean word for youngest member. Last to join was former ballerina Nakamura Kazuha, who was swept out of the Dutch National Ballet Academy 5 months before Les Serafim's first single. To this day, she feels like she's playing catch-up with the rest of the team. It's been 2 years, but every day is a new challenge still, she says. There was originally a 6th member. Kim Garam appeared on the band's debut EP, Fearless, but resigned shortly afterwards following accusations she had bullied students in high school. That's not the only bump in the road Les Sserafim has faced. Earlier this year, the band apologized for perceived vocal weaknesses during their performance at Coachella in California. Responding to negative press, Chae-won said the group had simply become excited and lost control of our pace while playing their first outdoor festival. A recent behind-the-scenes documentary, Make It Look Easy, exposed more about the pressures the band faced promoting their first album, Unforgiven, last year. In one scene, Chae-won breaks down in tears and confesses, "I don't really know how to be happy. To be honest, I sometimes think about quitting," she tells an off-camera interviewer. Kazuha also confronts insecurities over her abilities as a performer. "Sometimes I get super confident and I'm like, I should work harder. I can do this," she says. "But then I lose confidence and I'm like, I can't do anything. I have no charm." Not your doll to play with. Yeonjin is more fiery. Her American upbringing gives her a different perspective on K-pop's idol industry, and she's expressed a desire to change it from within. Idols need to do this, do that. There are all these unspoken rules, she says in the documentary. I could feel it when I was a trainee, but back then I desperately wanted to make my debut, so I just conformed. But after debuting, I was like, why does it have to be like this?